Our next stage is Ice Caverns. Oh yeah, this is KHXL here. Okay, Ice Caverns is kind of difficult as we get into a new type of enemy here. I've already told you that large enemies can only be killed by breathing fire on them. But what about large enemies with shields? We've already proven that in that one level in the first world that large enemy with shields can be killed from behind. But what they're shielded from behind as well. Well, this world introduces that.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Like he said, it's impossible to kill a large enemy by charging into it. But the factor that plays in here is this is an ice world, so if you charge into these big enemies, they're not going to do nothing when they're on the snow. But once you get to this part up ahead, which I'll show you where it is. First, let me get all the gems in an area. Now, you've seen a dragon over there, but we will not be getting that dragon first. We will actually be going out here first. Now, you're like, why are you going to where the chest? You may be like, why am I going to the chest? Well, if you look over here, there's a gem. If you fly over here, the key is right off the side of this. The only way to get it is to fly from up there, so you basically, this level forces you to backtrack.
Thank you for releasing me.
Pretty much. Stupid guy. Pretty much, you have to backtrack here if you want to get every gem. But other than that, there's no reason to backtrack unless you're going for 100% run like I am. Because this is no PO. Okay, these are the caverns I'm talking about. The floors here are slick to enemies. Well, hardened large enemies. If you'll notice, that guy over there is shielded. And no matter which direction you face, he always faces you. Well, if you charge into him, he falls off the ledge. It only works with the enemies that have the metal on them in the caverns, because if they're not on, if they don't have armor on, then they're not slippery. First, you want to go up here and carefully aim and hit these. Get 2 gems. Commonly missed gems too. Anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and get this dragon now. Get him out of the way.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Basically, he just told you what I did. Anyways, most of the I know most of the hints they're gonna give you before they give it to you. So sometimes I forget, sometimes I don't. If I do forget, they'll tell you. If I don't forget, then I've already told you. But I'm not gonna skip the dragons anyways, because most of the times what the dragon says can be helpful if I do not explain it right. Most of the time the dragons explain it better than I could. Anyways, that's the cave we would have come out if we went the right way around. Walk slowly up here. Kill this guy. Now you'll see a cavern behind this dragon.
Thank you for releasing me.
But Do not go into the cavern. You'll see why. First you want to go up here. Carefully platform across this. And there's a big cave in here. Now, so far the enemies you had to charge at off the ledge have been close to the edge. But what happens, but when they're not close to the edge, you're going to have to charge them multiple times. And their gem will go back to whatever location they started at when you start charging them. So, it's kind of weird. Don't miss the 4 gems, the 6 gems on the top of these. There's a 1 gem there, a 2 gem here, a 1 gem should be here, and a 2 gem here. Or a yellow gem was there. Forgot about that. Anyways, this is a pretty simple part, nothing too hard. The next, should be another guy coming up that you need to charge. Let's try that again. I'm going to fly by to that guy, so if I mess up again, then I'll just cut ahead to whenever I get reaching. Okay, here we go. Charging, he falls off. Over here is your next guy, a couple of gems, and the next dragon.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
He says he's ready and he doesn't know what he's ready for. Okay. Anyways, there's 2 big guys here. An extra life here. And these. Now, I did not know for 100% sure how to get up there to those 3 extra lives. I believe you have to fly there from the beginning of the level, but I'm not going to risk it and attempt it, because I do not know for 100% sure. I've never actually gotten them, but once you collect all the gems from here, I'm missing a gem. I'll be back when I find the gem. Okay, I found it. It was right here. Once you get all the gems, there's a second option to getting out. You can pause it and hit exit level. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, welcome back to KH Axel here, and this time we're going to be taking on the boss of this world, Dr. Shimp. Now, if I'm correct, this world has 300 gems and 1 dragon. All boss levels have only one dragon, so don't worry about messing up on dragons. It's pretty much bound to happen. Yes, if you do not if you avoid those guys, they will jump themselves off the cliff. Like so. Why they commit suicide, I do not know. Okay, now watch out up here. There's 2 gems here for starters, and then right here. As soon as you go down, turn. There's 2 guys that will come charging at you, and you can kill these guys by charging into them, like I've shown before. But if you're not charging, when you do that, you will die. I'm just warning you. Okay, watch out, there's a lady right here. Always scared me when I was younger. I have a question for the day I would like you all to answer. What is your favorite holiday and why? just leave a comment in below and tell me. My favorite holiday is Halloween, and it's coming up at the end of this month, so I can't wait. I really can't. Okay, so the reason Halloween's my favorite holiday is because you get to, for one, it's probably because I like scary things that aren't really that scary, such as several of the movies. They try to be scary but aren't really scary. I don't know any examples I could give, so sorry about that. There should be a gym one right there. I don't want to miss it. Here's the only dragon in this level.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Okay, so that's the hint for this boss. He should watch his back. Once you jump up here, you'll see what he means. Just hit him in the back. His back isn't guarded at all. So hitting him is... See, you could try to hit him again, but it won't let you. This one, he spins around, just hit him in his back again after he spins. Now the final one is the hardest one, and yet it's still easy. Jump over his step and then break fire on him, and he lets out 25 gems. Why don't they just give you a purple gem? I do not know. Anyways, you'll go up here and you'll notice we have a key. We have no safe, and the safe is right here. It gives you 25 gems. So he was worth the same amount as that safe. Okay, the last gem should be right here. Once you get all the gems, you can exit the level, and that's the end of this world. But just because of the fact that I did it last time, after I finish a boss, I'm going to go straight to the balloon. I'm going to show myself going to the balloon keeper and heading off to the next world and landing. So after you get all the gems, she says, nice job, one day you might become a real dragon. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you are ready. Go to Magic Crafters. Now this world can get a bit confusing, but it's pretty simple and straightforward. This video will be over after I land, so I'll see you guys next time.